Good evening, otherworldlies. This is Juliana Angel, your dark mask diva. Happy Libra moon. These are the scales of Libra. Alright, I'm going to talk about fairness tonight. That's right, because we are in the Libra season. Who likes Libras? Me. You know why I like Libras, everybody? Because I am a Gemini. Yes. Geminis get along with Libras. Yes, that is the sign that we get along with. I've got a whole bunch of friends that are Libras. My son is a Libra. We get along with Libras because it is an air sign. And it is air signs are signs that think a lot. Okay, so air signs that think, also Aquarius is an air sign. So Aquarius also gets along with Libra. So if you have a Libra birthday, you should get along with air signs primarily and fire signs. The fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. So you should be getting along with those signs if you are a Libra, okay? So you're getting along with the air signs and the fire signs. Those are the signs that you should be compatible with, okay? So let's talk about Libra season. These planets should be getting out of retrograde, all right? So everybody that's been having a hard time, are things getting easier yet? I don't know. I mean, is that just a rumor that they're out of retrograde? I don't know. I like when the planets go into retrograde. But I'm just kind of a weirdo like that. All right, so is everyone cool now? Is everyone feeling better? How's everyone doing? Let's talk about fairness a little bit. Let's talk about fairness and getting along with others, okay? It's not really that hard to do unless you are just the world's most stubborn person. Are you just one of those people that is just set out not to get along with other people? Do you have some kind of personality disorder where you just have to be right all the time? I mean, is it really that important to you? Or would you rather just be a blessing to the people in your life and learn to get along with others? Okay, you don't need to be a people pleaser or a doormat or anything like that. I mean, I have Viking DNA. I am confrontational AF. If I think you're wrong, I will tell you you're wrong. If I think you're picking on me, I will tell you to knock it off. If I think you're insulting my intelligence, I will insult yours back and just be really bad about it. And I don't want to be, honestly, I will be really mean to you if you insult my intelligence, like super, super, super mean to you. So, you know, I'm no joke. So I'm just letting you know what we're talking about today is being fair to others, okay? There is no reason to be a jerk when you don't need to be a jerk, all right? So we're going to talk about justice, all right? Libra is the sign that has the scales, okay? So that is justice and fairness. I'm kind of trying not to laugh right now because Sensational Delights, Astral, just walked through the door, okay? And he's doing funny things and everything like that, so I'm trying not to get distracted by him. He just looked at me just now. But we're talking about fairness right now. Are you being fair to the people in your life, or are you just picking arguments with them for no reason? Are you thinking before you speak? Do you need to be right all the time? Are you saying things to them that you should not be saying to them? All right, I'm gonna just throw a few things out there. Are you getting into arguments with people and saying, well, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree? Okay, don't say things like that to people. You're just gonna make people hate you. That's actually not a very diplomatic thing to say. That's a messed up thing to say. Don't ever say that to somebody unless you're actually trying to make them mad. Did you know when you say things like that, you're just making people hate you? Some people say that's a good way to wind up an argument. It's not. Agree to disagree. Do you know how sarcastic that is? Do you know how passive-aggressive that is? Some people actually think that's an okay thing to say to somebody. Agree to disagree. First of all, that's a thought-terminating cliche. Do not ever say that to somebody. Secondly, devil's advocate. When people come to talk to you, they want you to understand them. People come to talk to you because they want to be understood, okay? They don't want to hear about how wrong they are. They want you to understand them and go, tell me more about this. Let me hear what's going on, what's on your mind. All right, well, tell me more about this. They want to be drawn out. They really want you to consider what they're saying. They don't want to hear about how wrong they are, because they're talking to you because they feel misunderstood in the first place. They will come to the conclusion if they're wrong about something after they've said it out loud. They don't want to hear how much more wrong they are because somebody else already misunderstood them today. And have you ever considered that maybe they're not wrong? That, someone else already bullied them today? Maybe and just because your opinion is different doesn't mean you're right. I said something today, about, I'm going to try to calm down because people are just such jerks. That you should believe in yourself and that you should do things. And someone quipped, devil's advocate, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't believe in yourself. And I just said to somebody, that's the point. You should believe in yourself. Maybe you should do the thing. And I said, I'll put it this way, I should do the thing. And the person put like really fast. And I'm thinking to that person, maybe you shouldn't do the thing, like say devil's advocate on my page. But then I'm thinking, this person is, one of the friends from the friend group, and we really can't get rid of that person because we've known them our whole lives. She's been known to be socially awkward, and we kind of know she can't help it. So having a talk with her about how socially awkward she is not going to do any good. And talking to her about, you kind of offended me here. She's just socially awkward. She can't help it. Every time she opens her mouth, I don't know how she keeps from choking because her throat goes right in. So it's like she misses the point of every single thing. And my whole point was, don't doubt yourself. You should go ahead and do it anyway. Life is too short. If you want to go back to school, you should do it. If you want to ask for a raise, you should do it. Don't doubt yourself. Devil's advocate, maybe you shouldn't. Okay, stop being a devil's advocate. Stop it. People should just go ahead and do what they're going to do. Life is really too short. Just quit being a jerk. Here's one that's really, 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 really hard. If you're wrong, apologize. I know you think you're gaining leverage in your relationship, but if you're wrong in your relationship, apologize. You're not losing power. You're really not. If you're actually wrong, you really should apologize. Because maybe you shouldn't have said whatever. Was that person really asking for your opinion? Did you really need to bring that up again? No. Apologize. Was that person really doing that thing again? Apologize. Did you really need to say that? I'm talking about myself. I apologize for something today that I didn't need to say. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about myself. I apologize for something. I was in the wrong. And you know what? Like, when do women ever apologize to men? Like, almost never. I probably shocked the heck out of him today when I did that. See, we women think that we're winning when we don't apologize for stuff. That's not so. It's not. Apologize when you say something messed up to him. Because they're going to be like, my old lady actually apologized. And quit giving him your opinion all the time when he doesn't ask. Maybe he didn't want to hear it. Wait till somebody asks for your help to offer your help. Maybe they didn't want to freaking hear it. I was suggesting some stuff, and then I said, wait, did you even, want my suggestion? He goes, oh yeah, no, I want your help. I go, okay, because, was I offering an unsolicited opinion? Was I, being bossy? And he's like, no, I want your opinions on stuff. Even if I don't do it, I still want your opinion. I'm like, okay, because like, was I being pushy? And he goes, no, it's cool, it's cool. I was like, oh, okay, I'm just like wanting to know, like, was I being pushy? He's like, no, it's cool. I was like, okay, because it's like, people are like, you don't know when you're being too pushy and bossy. Like, you don't know, because I have like a super strong personality, and I'm full of ideas, and I'm always trying to, because I'm a promoter, I'm always looking for ways to make more money. Like, let's do this, but like, let's really do this, right? So I always like, let's amp this up and let's do this. So I always have a way to like, whatever we're doing, to make more money doing it, right? So whenever we do something, we can make more money by doing it this way. So I have a suggestion for every little thing. And I tend to take over everything I do. So it's just like, wait, did you want my opinion? Like, stop and ask. Maybe they don't want your opinion. Even if you could turn it into something where you make money. Maybe somebody like doesn't want to do that. Maybe they just did it for fun. Not everybody is about money. Not everybody wants to overdo something. Not everybody has like a goal and a mission when they do something. I mean, I'm an ENTJ, so everything I do, there's a goal, a mission, and everything I do, I just jump right in and I like do it. You know what I'm saying? But like, not everybody is like that. Some people just do things for fun, and some people are just like, and they're too tired to do whatever you suggested. They're just like, I really don't want to do that, but they're afraid to tell you. So I stopped. I'm like, wait, maybe you don't even want to do that. He's like, no, those were actually really good ideas. Thank you. But I asked. And it's like, you have to be careful when you have a strong personality, like, because maybe that person really is just like afraid to tell you no, because they're afraid to hurt your feelings. So be approachable. So I'm like, maybe he doesn't want to do it, and like, let him know it's okay to tell you no. And and so I said, it's okay if you don't want to do it, and like, my feelings aren't going to be hurt. It's just another one of my like schemes I'm hatching up. So those were just things I was throwing out there, because like, every time he wants to do something, I know like I have some scheme to make money off of it. Because the thing is like, role of a wife is to multiply your husband's wealth, because he's a provider. It's like, okay, well, you're going to do this. This is how you can make money off of it. You know what I mean? So, well, that's my idea of what one is, right? So, you get a good wife. She teaches you how to multiply whatever you have. Like, a woman multiplies whatever a man has. You get a woman, she multiplies, right? She has your kids. You bring her food, she makes it. She grows a bunch of plants in your house. She makes your house a home. I mean, that's what women do. They multiply whatever a man has. So whenever he has something going, I turn it into some kind of money-making scheme. So it's like, maybe he didn't want my ideas, and I took that into consideration. So it's like, whenever he has something, I just take it and run with it. So I'm like, maybe he didn't want to hear it. It's like, maybe I'm not being fair. And it's like, maybe I'm not being fair when I bring up something from the past. Men freaking hate that. And I'm letting you guys know, women never forget anything. We just have this mind of every little thing that men did to offend us. And we remember every little thing that our friend's man did that was wrong. Like, and we know everything that's going on. And we never forget a single little thing. So it's like, if it's not going on now, never bring it up. There's no reason to bring it up. There's no reason to worry about it if it's not going on. Don't ever reference it for any freaking reason, bro. It's like, why? You're being a bee when you do that. Don't do that. Okay? Just don't do it. It's like, stop being a troublemaker. It's not fair, okay? Here's the scales. Libra moon, Libra season. Be fair. You want men to be fair to you, right? Be fair to them. That's how it works. So be considerate to other people's feelings if you have kids. Now, I'm going to say something like we don't like to talk about. A lot of people have a favorite child, okay? You still need to be fair to your kids, okay? You need to treat them with fairness, whether you have a favorite child or not. And a lot of people have a favorite child. Some people will just blatantly tell me they have a favorite child. They're like, I can't stand my one kid because they have a strong personality, they throw tantrums, they do this, they do that. I'm like, you're going to have to show them more love. And you're playing favorites. That's why they act up. Because you're showing more favoritism to one of them and not the other one, okay? That's why this kid is so difficult, because you're being nicer to one of the other kid. They're like, yeah, well, this kid is more of an even-tempered, cooperative child. I'm like, not every kid has the same personality. You know, some people have things that are bothering them. Some people are just, you know, have stronger personalities. Everybody's personality is different. Some people have more fire and passion. Some people have things that are bothering them. Some people don't know how to get along with other people. Like that person I'm talking about on Facebook. They always have to play devil's advocate, and they think, you know, their jokes are funny, and they're not. And I just gotta go, that person is just socially awkward and they can't be reasoned with. I gotta just, you know, just let it slide, and I know they can't be reasoned with. I'm just like, okay, just ignore it. But I can come on here and just, you know, tell people that can actually reason, don't be like that. You know, don't be a pain in the A to the people in your life. All right, because you're not doing them any favors, and you're really not doing yourself any favors. Be somebody that people can come to and go, okay, I know that so-and-so is cool. They're going to understand me when I come and talk to them, and they're not going to go, have you ever considered this point of view? You have considered this point of view. You just want somebody to understand you, right? I mean, you have the whole world criticizing you. You are criticizing yourself, okay? Most people who are on top of their game are criticizing themselves, not others. All right? You're a small person if you go around criticizing other people. You have a problem if you criticize other people. Anyone who wants to be great is already criticizing themselves. You don't need to be criticizing other people. You need to be criticizing yourself. All right? Because that's an intelligent person. That's an evolved person. You don't worry about what other people are doing. Worry about what you are doing. Challenge yourself every day. Like, how can I be a better person? Don't put other people down. Don't worry about what they're doing. Okay? I mean, I know I'm on here making fun of the bozos and everything like that. I'm just telling you who the bad guys are. I'm just telling you who the snakes are, who you need to be careful, and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you need to be monitoring yourself. You don't need to go around and be pointing people, hey, you're this, you're that. You just need to be careful of the bozos, the bozettos, the bozettes, and all those other people. You need to know who the snakes are, but you really don't need to be fighting with the people in your house. You don't, unless they're bozos, you need to just get away from them. The bad people, you need to avoid them. You need to ignore them. You need to just get away from them. Stop blaming other people for your problems. Even if it is their fault, just stop blaming them and get away from them. You know? You just got to have that kind of mentality. And you need to be fair to other people. Think of all the times people were unfair to you because they were unevolved. They were not checking themselves. And you probably tried to tell them, what you're doing is unfair to me. And they would not listen. Well, I can act worse. Oh, you can? Okay, well, I'm going to find a way to leave. Because when people acted worse to me, I found a way to leave. And then they learned something. They learned things the hard way. It's like, okay, well, if you don't want to treat me right, I mean, I'll go. Because that's what happens when people don't treat me right. I leave. It's like, okay, well, if you're, going to be that kind of a jerk, I'm not going to stick around. And they were sorry, I mean. But if you're really that dumb, if you're dumb enough to mistreat the Dark Mouse Diva, You're going to be, with somebody inferior to me. Sorry. That's what's going to happen. If if you don't respect a good person, you're going to be left, with trash. That's what's going to happen. You're going to have to take a downgrade. You're going to take an L because I'm going to leave. And that's any good person. Any person who knows their worth is not going to take any crap. They're going to leave you. So you got to learn how to treat people the right way before it's too late. Treat people the way you want to be treated, right? It's so simple. It's just Libras, fairness, justice. Libras are cool. Libras are, how can I say this? There's loyalty with Libras. Like my Libra friends, they'll have your back. Like my Libra friends are cool. Like, a lot of them, they're there for you. They want to listen to you. They really don't like when you don't listen. Libras hate when you don't listen to them. I mean, I'm a Gemini. I don't like when people don't listen to me. If you're not trying to listen to me, I'm gonna write your butt off, seriously, because I'm as a Gemini. But Libras are like that too, because the air signs are logical. If you're not trying to listen, I'm not trying to deal with you, because I just have zero patience. Libras are like that too. If you don't listen to Libras, they're not trying to deal with you. Not at all. No. And Libra, they just don't have any patience with that kind of thing. And Libras, they want to be fair. Okay, they really do. Libras love their families. Okay, Libras, that's just Libra season. Libras are lovers. Libras like to be paired up. Libras like to have like a husband or a wife. Libras like to have kids. Libras like to have a lot of friends. Libras tend to have a lot of friends around them. So the Libra in your life is going to have a bunch of people. Like, they like to have a lot of parties. They like to have a lot of friends, and they're always like hanging around people. Like, they know a lot of people. They're not introverts, like, not at all. They want to be around a lot of people. So if you have a Libra in your life and you're trying to like keep them at home all the time and keep them away from people and stuff, like, stop doing that. That's mean. That's like if you're trying to do that to your Gemini, keep them away from people and stuff like that. Don't do that to air signs, because we're all like total social butterflies. We all like to have a lot of friends. We talk a lot. Like, if you think I talk a lot, Libras talk a lot. Like, we can just sit and talk and talk and talk and talk. Just, I mean, look at me. I'm just sitting in front of a camera talking. Libras are just like that. We can, they can talk for hours, just like us Geminis. We're a lot alike, so that's why Libras and Geminis get along so well. We tend to be like best friends, okay? So, love the Libra in your life. If you have someone, their birthday's coming up pretty soon, they're a Libra, okay? So love your Libra. Happy Libra moon, everybody. This has been Juliana Angel, your dark mask diva, your goat goddess, okay? So everybody, you have a wonderful evening. Libra moon. Good night, everyone.